Virginia, about like an hour out from DC. I grew up, I lived in DC till I was about 8, and I moved out there to like Northern Virginia. I'm just like a real laid back, real kind of in the house type of guy. That's Bishop. I'm 20 years old. I turned 21 in June 4th. I started after my freshman year. I was working with my boy Snow Bunny Hunt, if anybody knows him, but me and him pretty much started off together. He's actually the one that got me into making music for real. And we started after my freshman year, and I really started taking it more serious like 2018. My favorite song I got out right now, probably either Suicide Doors or my new song Link. I think I have technically like 30 or 35, something like that. Cuddy, of course, Don Tolliver, Travis, more recently like MF Doom, who else? My boy Mello, he's in the studio too. Locally, I work with most of the artists that are local that I want to work with, but yeah, for real, like most of the local artists, I'm working with them. Just keep pushing for real, a lot more visuals, like music videos and things like that. I've been talking to like different DJs and like A&Rs and stuff, and all they keep on telling me is just do more videos and things like that. So, last time I performed was in DC at Union Stage. When was that? It was with Ryan Can, if anyone knows who that is, but I think that was you know what that was?
That was like 2 years ago.
Nah, it wasn't 2 years ago. It was like, I think it was December last year, or like sometime in the winter last year or fall last year or something. Shit, I'm not even like focused on my style right now, but you know, I don't really got bread like that, so I try not to even like worry about my style right now, because it's just like, I know I'm gonna end up just spending way too much money, so I don't really like look at my style. I work at Nike, so like I got Nike like, you know what I'm saying? Like that new wave, like psychedelic type music, but that's just right now. It's gonna change again. Like my sound is always changing. If you go on my SoundCloud and go to the from the bottom to the top, there's not one song that sounds like I was in the same state of mind. So, shoot, JPEG Mafia, JPEG Mafia. Can't be afraid. Definitely can't be afraid. Definitely can't worry about what anybody's saying. The most important thing is just make sure that it, you know, it feels good to you. Make sure that you like it. And make sure like, you know, you're confident in it before you put it out. You know what I'm saying? I think one of my biggest mistakes like with music was that I started putting it out before I was really confident with it. So I had to end up like going back and deleting a lot of music and then like restarting and like just doing that a bunch of times. I think that the most important thing you can do is make sure that the quality's there. So that when you put it out, like you want it to be good, so that when people first hear it, they're not like, oh, what is this? So just make sure you take your time, be patient with it.
On your own.
For real, it was weird because like whenever you first put out music, especially like if you're known like in your high school at all, like I played basketball, so like I knew like a lot of people knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily like cool with them, but when you first put out music, like everyone is obviously gonna be like, oh, like this person that I know put out music. So that's when actually a lot of people look at you, and that's why I said that when you first put it out, you want to really make sure that it's good, because that's when people really like judge. You know what I'm saying? That first initial time. And if it's fire from the beginning, like, you know, you'll get it, you know what I'm saying, you'll get a good buzz off the rip. But for me, it wasn't fire at the beginning. So, yeah, people like knew it, but they were like clowning it a lot. So, yeah, it wasn't kind of the fact that I wasn't really in those circles. So it's like, they was clowning me, I knew they was clowning me, but it wasn't like the people that I was cool with, you know what I mean? And the people that I was cool with were like, nah, keep going. So, it's whatever. Social media, Bish Season, BISHSZN, on Instagram and Twitter. And then SoundCloud, you can just search up. I think it's 1990Bishop on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, even like Amazon Music and all that stuff. Just know that, you know what I'm saying, we love you. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me, talk to the boys. And we're gonna keep pushing. So just get ready for